So, right, you're pouring the chi, right? You're connecting with heaven, with the universe. Basically, just pouring chi from externally through your body, totally relaxed, sinking. Imagine the chi displacing the earth chi rises around you. Okay, so no resistance on the bottom of the feet. You're just sinking. You can enhance that and imagine heavy, heavy, heavy. But if you look at some of the forms, they'll do that and then they'll shoot the toe. So coming up and then it shoots and rises. So you're manipulating chi, you're shooting chi. So it's feeling like you're just shooting chi underneath, sliding, mud stepping. Chi is going under the person, under the object, right? And you're just sliding, and then you're picking up, or you're gathering, or you're coming down and spreading the chi out, right? And then picking it up from there. So if you start looking closely at especially internal forms, even external forms, you start to see these energetic things. They might be hidden in there. Okay, so as you walk, you want to step, right? Your feet come together, and you want to be turning. You want to be constantly turning your waist. So you're stepping and turning your waist. You come together, stepping and turning your waist. Stepping and turning your waist. This is just a real quick lesson. So my knees are lined up, shifting, comes together, comes off the ground, comes together, slides, and after a while you learn that as you slide, turn the waist as you slide. Shift, turn the waist as you shift. Shoot the foot, shift and turn the waist. And then you just keep walking in a circle. And then you can do it fast. Okay? So, you take the pipe. Here. You can go back there. Yeah. You take the pipe and whatever you have, right? Palm right in the center. And then you can, right now I'm using my right hand, but we're going to switch. Left hand feeds from the heart, pressing out, and your mind is gently pressed in the center. So you can just walk. You don't have to worry about the mechanics of the actual circle walking, but you're just going to walk and turn your waist. And here. And just focusing on the center. Just look only at the stick. And then to switch, basically you step out, and then so I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to turn. My hand's going to exchange. So this hand is down, and then walking the other way. Yeah. So this palm up. Yeah. 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 From here. So just walk in circle, right? Stepping out. Want to switch. The hands are going to switch. Turn the waist. Yeah, turn the waist, and then you're walking the other way. Okay. So what is this hand doing? This hand is doing several things. When we look at this form here, right? I talk about this hand is spinning. Like it's moving something. This hand is spinning in. As you turn this hand, right, and you dial in right from the center, you'll pull and stretch this. So if you pick up, I'm creating this pull this way, so if I pick up my leg, my body wants to turn already. Right? Pick up my leg, my body wants to turn just from the upper body. It already has that pull. So this bottom hand, you watch people how they hold their bottom hand, you might see this a much more in, where it's turning the dantin. Right? So this hand is, instead of just being out this way, this is common. You see this, but you might see it more down, and you might see it turn. As I'm turning, it's rounded. So just the upper body is pulling and helping me to turn already, creating that turn. Right? So when you add the waist movement, right, it's really everything is turning. You get that whoom, 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 because the waist is pulling and the hand is pulling. So that spiral, right, you're twisting the whole body. But at the simplest, you're just learning how to walk around a center. So this is your post. Right? This is your post. Really tight circle. It doesn't get much tighter than that from there. And then switching, and from here. And so this hand can, and then yeah, trying to keep it straight up and down. Right? And down, just give me that perfect circle. This is short down. Everything is rounded. Okay. The other thing the lower hand is doing, especially my left hand, is it's coming from the heart. So you imagine you feeding from the heart energy out, feeding through the kidney point, right, out through the palm. So you have that back pressure. So you're supporting from the back, from here. So it can be dialing. You have that turn while imagining it feeding. So even though it may look like this, right, instead of being straight where the palm is more directly here, it can still be turned, but your intent is you're still feeding from there. So this backhand is very important. So in the beginning, you might just want to feed this backhand, right, both palms in the center. Both palms are center. Okay, that's the first one. Just make sure both are pressing through center. And then it starts dialing, right? It starts turning more. So it starts pulling the upper body more. And then as you pick up the leg, make sure you're turning the waist, turning the waist, turning the waist. And it becomes really centered. And then you want to start feeling that feeling of you issuing from the heart. So the heart energy is coming up. Your mind, everything is focused right in the center. And so as we do it, right, if I'm like, oh, just straight martial artist, right, and I'm thinking, okay, we're going to learn fighting and self-defense, and when you hit the person and focus on the person, hit their spine, right, not just center line. I'm going to just think spine, paw, spine, yeah. But that's all fighting, right? Fighting is resistance. Fighting is anger. Right? We get our organs all twisted up. So if I'm here, and because I'm issuing from my heart, right? You know, on my videos, that's the last thing I put, right? Open and lead with the heart. Connect with her heart. So if we're doing two-man, right? So your palm is out. And, oh, here, let me turn this way so you can see. Okay? So this hand, her lead hand is connected with mine. Okay? Her mind is connected to my center. Drop your shoulder. Yeah. Drop your elbow. Okay? And just think, just lightly, don't press against here. Just lightly think of my center. Just feel my spine. Okay? But then this hand is issuing from the heart out, pressing. Mine is issuing from the heart out, pressing. So we connect with each other's heart. So instead of thinking fighting and spine, I'm still feeling over here, I'm still feeling her center, her spine, but my energetically, think this hand, think heart, if you can, right? So this hand is heart, this hand is spine, right? That real solid there, that real solid feeling, but this hand is heart, issuing from the heart to my heart. That's all we're doing, we're just connecting, yeah? And then step out, yeah, and then shift, and shoot the hand. Your hand goes underneath. Yeah, shoot the hand. Draw your right hand back. Yeah, and then we walk the other way. Now this hand is heart, right? Don't press. Think spines. Think my spine. Lightly. Yeah, there. That hand press towards my heart. Your heart to my heart. Right? Okay. So I still Sorry, I forget. You let somebody go, yeah, they spin off the tangent. So, our when we're doing the push hands, this hand, right? She's pushing away from me. She's fighting me. I'm just going to let it go, because if I let it go, boom, she's all exposed here. So she has to totally relax. Drop shoulder, totally relax. Expand the fingertips, and this hand, your mind, just think of my spine. There, that light shift, and that's all you have to do. In this hand, project from the heart. Extend, drop down, and then turn your waist, there. Okay, so this hand is keeping me centered. I can feel her center, but this hand is projecting heart, and if her heart is open and my heart is open, then there's no conflict when we do it. So then it's totally healing. It's totally healing for both of us. So if my heart is stronger, then I can be helping to open up her heart chakra, open up hers. If her heart is a little stronger, she's more relaxed, she's helping me to open up mine. It just changes the whole intent. Still has martial value? Of course. Wow, you fight somebody and they're out of their mind, and you're as calm as collective can be, right? You just let them spin around in circles and pap. So that calmness, that open heart. And if you're going from the heart and there's no resistance, if you feel no resistance, like you want to fight me, push, right? But there's no resistance, what do you fight against? After a while, you're dissipating the other person's energy and anger. But that's a hard emotional thing to do, yeah, if you're angry. So you do it in here. Okay, so going back to the stick. Yeah, going back to the stick. So these are, it's hard to think of each doing every one at the same time. So you kind of pick, just focus on center, just walk circle, stay in the middle, Here, go on this side. This side is smooth for your palm. Right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, hand on top, bottom hand, and if you want, as you issue, you can add the vibrating palm, right? And then you take that nice step out, turn your waist, your hand can come underneath, and then take the place, set, you want to feel your shoulder blades, expand, and then move out, yeah. Turning as slow or fast as you want, eyes looking straight, and take that nice big step, turn your waist, the bottom hand can come underneath, take the place, turn your waist, and just turn. Yeah. Extend this hand out. Yeah. So this will help you to get used to walking in a circle, focusing all your energy towards the center of the circle, the post, right? In introduction, if you haven't done it, to Bagua, and then just shifting, learning how to shift, going back and forth from here. And if you want to learn the leg, the specific leg, right, you can add, from here you could add that mud stepping, where it shoots, coming up, mud stepping, yeah, from there. And just shifting, taking the place, there, just shifting, and shifting. So, oops. So all the shifting is center line from there, yeah? Coming out, shifting, center line, shifting, center line. Oh, just to quickly relate it to the sunset, right? As we step out, right? The center line, turning the waist, center line, right? All that center line, all that twisting. So you can see a little bit of the Xingyi, right? Straight. The Xingyi people might make it look like this. They're still turning, it still has the same twist on it. And the Bagua people will make it turn all the way around. So it'll shoot and turn while they'll spin while they're doing it, right? And in Sun Lutang said it's a little bit more skewed to the Taichi. So it's straight with the twisting, but it's not that of the Xingyi. Right? So it has each one in there. The spiral is in there. From there. Okay. So simple little tool, yeah. And then you can cut this to whatever height, or just hold different heights, right? If it feels too high and it's bothering your shoulder, just hold longer. And from there, shoot and change from there. Okay. So circle walking. In the sword technique, yeah, this is just a nice technique to learn. So one way is the handle, the tip of the sword goes down, the handle comes up, and you want to turn and go under. Right? So you're going to turn and go under. Right? So if I'm from here, I'm going to rise, I'm going to step, turn my waist, and go under. And the blade is still out, and I'm out here. Okay? And then it's circle walking that way. And then the other way is coming out. I want to turn the opposite way. So if I'm here to get back, I'm turning back to my sword hand. Okay? Turning away from my sword hand, turning back to my sword hand. Yeah? So here, one way, turn the other way. From here. Okay. Yeah. You have to thinking which side is the blade. Yeah, which side is the blade. These are demo. These are not sharp at all. These are like stamped out of machine. Yeah. A real one would probably be like thousands of dollars. So from the back, if I'm holding it here, right, I'm going to step. I'm going to turn to my open hand, go under the blade. If I'm here, I'm going to turn to my sword hand, go under. The blade is still up. From here, I could just walk circle, the blade is out. Right? Come back to the other side, walk circle, the blade is out. Right? Yeah, could be resting here, could be resting here. If I rest it above my elbow, then my whole forearm is still free from there. Okay. But the one I was getting in trouble with was because I'm so used to going this way, I kept coming out the wrong way. So I finally realized after countless times that it wasn't the handle up, it was the handle down. So this is a little different. So handle down, stepping out, and you go from this way. So handle down, stepping out, it's a real spin. It's a real, from here, down, and then stepping back. And it's a real spinning move. So the body steps all the way around. So stepping left, and then my right foot slides back, steps back, and then turning out. The other one, the first is just kind of stepping one way and simple turn. This one is a real twisting. So if you follow me, same side, stepping out with the, where am I? You can see my feet. Okay, so stepping out with the right foot first. Okay, and stepping, so the left foot swings around. You're going to walk in a circle. So left foot comes over, turn the waist, and slide the right foot back. Right? So we've turned all the way around, and then keep on turning. Turn back, and then the left foot again steps out. Okay? So again, facing same way as me, starting with the right foot out. The left foot swings around. Turn around, right? So you're facing the back. The right foot slides back, shift to the right, and keep on turning. So now we're back, right? So we've done a full spin. Okay. So One more time. Oh, even at this speed can get dizzy, yeah? So starting out with our right foot forward. So the left foot steps forward and starts to hook. So it comes in front of the right, turn my waist, slide my right foot back, and keep on turning. Right? So we've done a complete turn. So I don't know how you learn. I have to break everything down. I look at the hands, I forget the feet. I look at the feet, I forget the hands. I look at the left hand, I forget the right hand. Oh, I have to watch so many times and analyze and break down what is going on in this move. Yeah, I mean that's how I learn. So the move is left, right, and then left. Or you could just say left, left, right, a complete turn, but it keeps on moving. Right? So stepping out my right is left, turn, slide, stepping back, and finish the turn from there. Yeah. Okay, and then you can figure out both sides. So holding, oh, she ran away with my sword. So if you're holding the stick, you imagine the left hand, this is the back hand, right? So right hand, the front of the blade, the end of the handle, right? So from here, I'm going to drop my left hand. Okay, it's going to drop. So I don't know what you did with my sword. So as I step up with the left foot, okay, so you start off with the sword level. Start off with level. As you step up with the left foot to hook, drop your left hand. Yeah. So the left foot turns and the left hand drops, and then it goes a little angle, right? So it's going to go this way from here. That's the Vajra in there, from there. Okay. So as I step up, the left hand drops and then it comes out. So this is blocking in front of the face. Okay. As I step back, I have to rise over my head and then spin out of it, just dropping my right hand. Yeah, from there. Yeah. So I'll face this way. Right? So you can be face same direction as me. So as I step up with the left hand drops. As I turn to my right, the sword is diagonal. As I keep on turning and I slide back, I raise it above my head, and then I spin out of it and drop my right hand from here. So it ends up in front of me. You learn these spinning moves. They're just really nice spinning moves. Just do them slowly and take your time. And then you have the sword, you have your fan, you have the cane, whatever you have, it's the same movement. It's the same movement. Doesn't matter short, long, medium, whatever. The fun with the large weapons is it just builds a little bit more muscle. You don't realize it until you do continuous repetitions. Yeah. So if I use this so you can see which is the blade. So the blade is facing up and forward. So as I step up left, my left hand drops. As I turn, this is blocking in front of my face. As I step back right, and I'm raising my hand so I can get under, and then I just twist out of it. Yeah. From there. So then the blade is out. So there. Yeah, the hand is up. And then you can just do a circle walking. That's all it is. It's just a circle walking from there. Yeah. It's fun. I like to practice with other people. So imagine the blade is up, right? You're hooking up, right? This way. It'd be this way. I'll go a little bit angle. Step up with the left hand drops. I'm hooking around. Turning my waist, it's now diagonal. As I twist my waist, I step back, come out, and then spin out of it. My palm still facing up, and the left hand out. And then just 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, there's my girlfriend staying far away now. So from the front, it would look like this. I just came up, I cut straight up. From here, I step up, I drop the handle down, I turn into the side, right? It's diagonal blocking me. I'm stepping back, it's lifting, and I just spin out of it. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so doesn't matter what you have, yeah. So same thing. If I'll face you. I'm coming up. Drop the left hand, left foot. Come over my head, step back, and just spin right out of it. Yeah, and open. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Eleanor, I can just see the hook of that cane catching somebody. Wow, you can just see the application coming out, right? Yeah, you can just see it. Oh, man, I'm gonna borrow one of my mom's canes and bring it back. So if I'm facing away, right, lifting up, dropping my left hand, spinning, stepping back, coming over my head, and then spinning out. Yeah, and opening. So on the spin out, if you use a staff or a spear or a sword, right, you can see. Here, I'll face you so you can see the spin out coming. Right, I'm coming here. I'm turning right from here. Right, this could be a lunge, right? That could be a stab if it were a spear or a sword. With the broadsword, where am I? Coming up and say dropping down, right? Coming out. In this set, it's more of a slice. So it's slicing. It's still stabbing, right? It can still stab with the tip, but it's circular, and you can see how it could be hooking somebody or slicing. But it could be from here. It could be a straighter cut out. That type. It would look more wushu in there. So depending on your weapon, right, your implement, whatever you want to call it, right? What would it look like? So if you did it with an open fan, right? Same thing. If you did it with an open fan, go this way. So left foot, left hand drops down, right? Sliding back, spinning out, spinning and coming out. Same leg, same hand, just slow it down. Just think a little bit about it, right? If I did it close, so it's just a short stick. Left foot, left hand comes down, sliding back over the head, spinning out. It's either going to lunge or it's going to circle from here. So you decide on that line, and that's where, if you look at how you can play with the line, right? Where does Taichi become Bagua, become Xingyi, become Taichi? Where do they all mix? It's how you play with those circles and spirals and lines. So you can take that, and it can also look, it can be really tight. It can really be tight from here. You make it so tight, it almost has, it's the same move, but it has a different feeling. Okay, so the first one, coming out, nice big slide and opening up and coming out, right? The second one, same thing, coming up, but really tight. I don't take that big step back. It's just a small step back and just spinning right under. But it's the same move. It's the exact same move. But one, the right leg slides way back, right? Slides way back. The other, the right leg, it's a small step It takes a small step and then you're just spinning right there. So it looks a little different. It feels a little different. It's the same move. Smaller, bigger, tighter, and things, yeah? Okay. So we'll create a drill, right? So if you have something, or even if you don't have anything to hold, if you don't have anything to hold, just go nice big open hand. Or use a fan, or use a chopstick. But it could be up here, right? Turning, coming out, right? And turning. Right? So coming out, left hand down, right? Step up, step back, right hand over, spinning, and then scooping the right hand up. Yeah. So right hand up, left hand down, stepping up, pressing, the left hand presses down, right? The right foot steps back, right hand rises, and then you spin over the crown, turning all the way around, and spiral the palm up. Yeah, nice move. I wonder if we can do the other side. Let's try the other way. Can do it. Left foot forward, right? So left hand up, right hand down. I got to really think about this too. So right foot up, right hand pressing. Left foot, you're going to turn. Left hand is going to come over the head. Left foot steps back and turn under. And yeah, the left palm scoops up. Right palm still down. Yeah, from there. Oh, feels odd. But that's the whole brain, right? Getting whole brain. You really got to think. And then when you go back to the first one, you really understand the mechanics. Okay, so left foot forward. Right foot's going to step up. Right hand presses down. Turn to your left. Right? Left palm is over your head. Left foot slides back. Keep on turning under. You have to turn your right palm up. Yeah, from there. So as you turn from here, you're spinning the left palm. That's right. You're spinning the left palm. As you turn, my left palm is spinning, so my fingers are spinning forward. Yeah. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh my God, even on, I was going to say Zoom, even on Google Meet. Yeah, I can see you guys turning. So how do you practice that in the chair? Because I see everybody sitting down like, oh no. So, where are we, right? So if you're in the chair, right, you still practice this kind of feeling, right? So just drill the hand up, lift so the fingers are facing forward. Right? Fingers are facing forward. And try to get it over the head. And as I turn to my right, I'm going to spin my hand. As I turn back, the palm turns. So the only difference in here is instead of spiraling up, right, and spiraling down, we're keeping the palm up here as we turn. Right? We're just keeping the palm right over the head as you turn. Imagine you're holding something or you're twisting something. So going under, right, as you keep on turning, you can see how you're going to go under the hand. As you turn back, right, you're going to spin out and it would come to the side. Yeah, so you can do two hands, right? So as you turn, if my left hand, I'm turning to my left, my palm is facing up, it's spinning. And as I turn back to my right, it's spinning and it stays up there, right? And then it comes across my face. So right, spinning, and spinning, and switching, left, spinning, and spinning. And you keep that lower palm active, right? Don't just leave it on the side, that the lower palm is connected. And then you could just switch, spinning, and spinning, right? And then switch. So almost the same as our warm-up, little modification. Spinning, spinning, right? And then switch. lifting. Yeah. So all it is on the spinning, you're just keeping it straight up over and coming over. So if I'm holding something, right, coming up, spinning, spinning, and then switching, palm up, spinning, spinning, and switching, spinning, spinning. Here, hold some. Here, hold something so you can see it. And this actually kind of leads into a eskrima skill where there's a move where you just flick your wrist. You're just flicking your wrist from here. So there's a block, strike, hit, whatever you call it. It's just flick. Yeah. So this will teach you how to do that. Coming up, right? Just spinning, stays right over the head. Spinning, stays right over the head, right? And then switch. Spinning, stays right over the head. Stays right over the head, and then switch. Coming up, lifting, right over the head, right over the head. And you can see that flip going on. Switching, lifting right over the head. It just flips and it flips. So start to transfer that skill to a different application, different piece. Yeah. So yeah, just something you can play with. And then I'm going back with my other stick. And it's so ironic. Everybody wants weapons, and then now I'm in love with PVC sticks. So coming from here, right, walking circle, right, grabbing, coming down and grabbing, right, this way, right, twisting, so the palm comes up. So I'm walking, I'm sliding thumb down, and as I turn, twist, so the palm comes up. Right, so from here, I'm grabbing down, and then I'm twisting, so the palm comes up. Right, so from here, grabbing down as I'm walking, spiraling up. Twisting and spiraling up. So then from here, you can practice walking under, one way, right? Walking under the other way, and it just circles right off from there. Okay. So grabbing down, twisting, right? It's scooping up, so it's on the outside, walking underneath, turning the other way, so it's on the other side, circle, right? And then spinning back to my right, walking underneath, and it's on the outside. So coming down, thumb down, twisting, lifting, turning to my left, comes to my left arm, circle, step out right, turn back to my right, come back under, and circle. And then twist back down. And then switch and do the other side. Yeah, you can't turn all the way in the chair, so you can't see it, right? You can't see it. So with the fan, right? And the fan closed, fan down, right? Stepping down, twisting and coming up, then turning, coming under, right? So now it's on the outside, right? On the outside, and then coming back around, left foot turning clockwise, right? There. Same move, right? So pointing down, turning the palm up, lifting, walking, turning to my left, so go under, it's the outside of my arm. 1, 2, 3, turning back to my right, walking under, going the other way, and flipping down. A simple little drill, right? So, if the fan were open, it would be the same thing, down, right? Scooping up, walking under the fan. So the outside of the arm, 1, 2, 3. Oops, turning the other way. Wait, I'm sorry, I mixed it up. Right? So, scooping, coming up, turning to my left, walking counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, and then turning to my right, coming underneath. So it's twisted, and then coming back down, 2, 3, scooping up. Yeah. Okay? So play with different things and just take your time and don't fight the twist, right? You use something different, it'll feel a little different. Don't fight, just drop your shoulders, drop your elbows, twist out of it, let it go, play with it, yeah, from there. Okay, but, oh, wow, if I could turn you guys all to PVC pipes, I could probably make money. Buy 2. Wait, there's another offer. Just for today, I have the 1-inch pipe. All right. Okay, so circle walking. Yeah, learning to walk right around something, focusing. Put the intent. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead, but put your mind there. Right. Don't look down at the staff. Bad habit. I have that bad habit. Right? From here. So if I had So if I took a longer pole, right? This is about chin level for me. But if I had a longer pole, so to help me focus my eyes up here, right? So it was like this. I don't need my hand up here. I just hold at that height, and that might help you to keep your eyes focused. And they're just training tools, right? So you get a cheap pipe or something that can pivot on the ground, but that you can look up, or I could put something in here, right? So I can look center. I can look up while it's still on the ground, so I have the pivot. You could probably build a little jig, right, where you have like a stand with a pipe inside, and then slide this right on the pipe. That way it won't even drag all over the place, right? It'll force you to keep it center, and if it pulls, I don't know, you could put alarms or something on there. Yeah. Okay. So easy. And then yeah, if you learn these drills, even from this, just doing this, turning the hand and twisting, doesn't have to be real tight. You loosen. There's a lot of therapeutic work going on there. Yeah. The hand is just lifting, then going down. Yeah. And it's just pivoting. Where am I? There. It's just pivoting off the floor, swinging up and down. So it just pivots off the same place, right? Keeping the shoulder down, so the whole arm is rotating. Right? And it limits your movement, right? So you don't get too wide. So you have a lot of motion going on, a lot of wrist joint motion going on, a lot of hand. Right? You could be a heavy pipe, could be light. Easy to adapt to whatever you want, right? And then, right, just going into circle walking, easy to make your own drills. Going the other way, right? Pivoting, walking around that. So it doesn't have to be straight up and down. Right? It could be an angle. Let me get a shorter. Right? It could be at an angle where you're still walking around the center, but your circle is bigger, and shifting, coming out, right? And switching hands. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Okay, let's end back in the chair. Relax. Boy, if it wasn't for you folks, I wouldn't be able to get to play with all my swords. See, now I can say, I need another sword for class. I have to have one for class. It's essential. Okay. Oh, lost my girlfriend. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, this is all recorded, so you can go back and you know, on YouTube, like I said, if you're watching it on your computer, you can loop it. But on the computer and on the phone, on the smartphone, you can change the speed. So you can slow it down, I think twice as slow, and you can speed it up twice as fast. So YouTube, I'm finding, is actually a really nice little learning video recording device, because you can stop it, slow it down, speed it up. I'll keep the mouse right on a certain point, so when I click, it jumps back to that point. And on the computer, I'll right click on the settings button and I can choose loop, so it'll just, you know, yeah, you don't lose it. But bookmark the ones you like, bookmark the sections you like. If you have a request, especially over the next 2 weeks, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to put out any at all, any live sessions. But if you have any requests, like, can you just show this one drill, just this one thing, and then I can go and I can tape the one thing. Same for the Yang set. I really want to get the back view of me doing the whole total 108, but I do it so infrequently, I keep screwing up the sequence, and it's not easy to splice and make it look proper. So I may put up the first 2 sections. I was able to get through that there. Okay. All right. So legs in front of you, relax the hip, yeah, let everything down, reset. Nice deep breath, sink. Drop your chin a little, pull your head back a little, open and stretch your neck, drop your breath down, relax. Relax your breathing. Palms on your lap, lightly expanded, very, very lightly. Just calm your breathing down, slow your breathing down. Just listen to the bell. You slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together, fingers in and out of each other, loose, relax. Gently warm up your eyes, barely touching. Just feel the heat from your palms, absorb it into your eyes. Lightly tap the scalp with your fingertips, front to back, center to outside. About 3 times. Tap the back of your head, back of your neck, rather. Relax your shoulder, drop your elbows. With your fingertips, pull the muscles away from your cervical. Yeah, turn your head, rotate your head. Great movement while you do this. Move your fingers up and down. Pull it out of those grooves. Get it away. Loosen it up. Go all the way up. All the way up into the occipital ridge. And you can feel where that meaty part ends. Yeah. Unroll your ears, your earlobes. Unroll your ears. Pull up gently and then just slowly pulling out. Whoops. Then out, down. And then pull all the way down. 3 times. Open your palms to your ears. Just gently press and release. Okay, just fingertips, just gently massage your jaw. Open, close, move it around. Bite. Warm up your hands. Forearms, elbows together, and just gently cradle. Yeah. You see people doing this, we do this intuitively. And just breathe. If your jaw, your cheek area is really tight, you hold this long enough, you'll start to release. And then warm up the side of your neck. Same thing. And try and bring your forearms together if you can. The sternal, mastoid, SEM muscle. It's really amazing. You look at anatomy and the muscle system it takes to keep our heads up, right? And to provide all the different movements, side to side, up and down. Okay. All right. Tap, outside, top, inside, and underneath. Don't forget, you can do this one as a warm-up also, right? Waking up the body on 2 sides. And kidneys and legs. And you can do this standing, of course, if you want. Back of legs, side, up, inside. Okay. All right. And down. Always really lightly at the end. Yeah. Okay, hands together. Forehead, throat. Open your voice. No restrictions. Heart. Open heart. All right, right hand, left hand. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's turn the recording off. I'll put my Bluetooth back on if you want to talk story.